Hello, everybody. I just wanted to go over the process of doing a smile makeover. So we reviewed how some of the problems that would occur for someone to wanna do that, and then I'm also going to go over in this video how what the steps are that end up with a smile makeover. So first, there's sort of the identification of a problem, and that can come from me, or that could come from you. You may say, "Look, I see a lot of these problems occurring in my mouth. I'm really frustrated by them. I have to fix this year. I have to fix that the following year, and I want something to look a little bit better in my smile. How can you help?" I may say to you, "Hey, look, there's some things I'm seeing throughout the mouth that really concern me. And looking into your future, I'm concerned these things will be less manageable if we don't start to talk about them now." So that's kind of how it starts. And we'll start with a consult. We'll do a digital scan, so a three-dimensional um, pictures that are stitched together, CAD CAM, if you're familiar with that. And I'll put your scan on the screen inside the room, and we will sit side by side and look at some of the things we're seeing. And you can point to it and say, "I don't like this, I don't like that." And I'll say, "Okay, cool. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. That's a problem." And a lot of these things become very apparent even for a person that's not a dentist. Some of the things may look a little bit troubling, and I may even counsel and say, "This particular thing is not as troubling as it may look." But that's that back and forth. I may also point out some things that are concerning for me as well. So then we'll move on. Further, after that, what we'll do after we've done the scan and then we've gone over everything, I'll make sure that we understand what the consequences of the treatment will be, what consequences of not doing the treatment will be, and then we'll start to get into the many options of treatment. So it may be a bridge, it may be crowns, it may be veneers, it may be a filling, it may be an implant. In some cases, it may be a partial denture, although we don't want to end up there. So those are the kind of things we talk about. So once we figured out kind of our general plan of what we want to do, I'm going to take that scan and I'm going to take a picture of your face smiling, and I'm going to show you kind of where we would go, how it would look. And I'll show you right on an iPad, and that smile will be displayed for you in living color. You just be like, "Okay, that's what I want. That's where I'd like to end up." We will then take the scan. Let's say you're ready to go. You want to do this treatment. I will send that scan of the mouth in three dimensions to a designer. That digital designer will use a very high tech program to design your smile to fit your smile, your face. The way we design smiles to look right is that it has to fit the face. My teeth fit my face. That's why it looks proportionate in some ways. Okay. That's what we want to do. We want to create a smile that fits your face. Once it does, once we're happy with that, we'll ask them to send that file to us. We will use that file to make models. So now I have something in my hand, 3D printed in my hand. I'll use those models to create a tray. You'll come in, we'll start the work. So I'll start to make changes on the teeth. It's about a 3-hour appointment. And I'll take that perfectly designed model and I'll use material and fill it with material. That material will then be your temps. And you can see the shade, the shape, all of that. Preview everything it is that you want to see in this smile. You'll walk out with it. You say it's comfortable, it's not comfortable. We'll make adjustments, and then we'll finalize it by, again, at our lab. We're able to make all of these things, mill it, get it back to you, get you in the chair, try them in. It's a bit of a tedious process to make sure everything's just right once we've put it in. have you look at everything, make sure you like it, and then we cement it in. This is about 3-week process. Really, really cool stuff that we're doing. So please try to get a consult if you want to discuss these things. The consult's always free. I'm glad to talk about it. This is fun stuff. That's why I'm doing these videos. I find it a real reward for the path that my wife and I have taken, doing spear education for about 10 years. And it's just really the culmination of all the science and technology and just old school technique and wisdom that has led us to this point. So I'm excited to hear from you. Please come see us. See you.